grind 2 times for my city. Couple brothers got knocked on the grind right with me. Kept it silent, stay focused, still grind in the trenches. Got money on my mind, that's how you climb out the trenches. I come and swagger fresh, dripping, shining from the trenches. We got muddy in the gutter, we brought water to the ditches. No design on the fabric, 5'11", check the stitching. Monkey suits for the stepping, 27 clear the business. Youngest used to wanna hustle, not a rapper serve sipping. Went from glorifying money to glorifying addiction. Wanna make you rich, the other one just a victim. Lining big farmers' pockets, got positions getting richer. False prophets in the hood, I ain't talking about the scripture. Pussy bars playing gangster, they're abusing my religion. All these rappers can't be real, they been condoning all this snitching. Names and actions in the song, we used to call that dry snitching. Got the rods on the gram, trying to show they ain't pretending. Real shooters don't do that, that's how 12 will catch you slipping. They be cackle right online, and in person they just grillin'. Talk that iron squeezing, trapping like they really on they grizzly. Boy, this iron squeezing clap, you see it to the next dimension. And hating on them setting trends, but I hate the shit that's trending. Don't wanna see us lose, just can't support the ones that's winning. Pussy bars in this city that's been hating on my trap shit. Got money on my head, know they people never clap shit. My hitters hit for real, y'all better chill with that slapstick. Got youngers that'll drill, down a killer going whack shit. And I been in the field, banging steel like a blacksmith. They still slanging steel, so I still got this blacksmith. I'll make it disappear with it. Show you ass a hat trick, grab a judge, bang the gavel. If I miss you on your track shit, hit you in your head with it. Make you do a backflip, been out your coaching, boy. I could learn your ass gymnastics. I told a big stick to make it red. I'm talking about the rump, but I know that went over heads. I gotta break that down. You know, stick, baton, rouge, red, rum, go down. Keep the sticks with the drums like Nick Cannon on the snap line. Bring it to your dope like Jehovah said it's prayer time. Jumping in this water ain't gon' get your ass baptized. Gators wading in it, pussy boy, you just be snack time. Iron cool performance with that iron, I really clap mine. Don't double back like canvas, just walk down, get them airtime. Got Old Town goons stuck from Mickens down the airline. Some West Side killers from Stick Alley on the main line. Apologize to the listeners, y'all probably missed the reference. No disrespect to y'all, this part just for my city. Look, I was bumping boots before I ever heard of Webby. I've been thugging since the Campton, off the post Max Manila. Now I was bumping Cash Money. What's good with y'all? Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me, G. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I know I don't go live on here a lot. That must tell y'all something going on. I must tell y'all that something is going on, because I do not go live a lot, man. I don't do it. Bet. I appreciate that, G. So, man, today I had some really fucked up shit just happen, G. Fucked up shit. Some really fucked up shit just happened. You feel me? What just happened, and it really pissed me off, bro, is I'm sitting there listening to a stream, right? A lot of y'all know this about me, but what I do is, in my free time, if I have any, if there is such a thing, while I'm doing whatever little work I got going, because I got a lot of shit going right now, given that I'm about to, you know, be retired in like the next 4 months. What I do is I'll look to see live, like I'll filter my content by live on YouTube, right? And I'll just go and I'll find a small streamer, small black streamer, and I'll go watch what, you know, they kicking and whatnot, you know. And a lot of times I don't type anything, I don't say anything, don't make my presence known. Just the extra number for them, you know. Support what, you know, support my interest. You feel what I'm saying? By support my interest, I mean support what looks like me. If you look like me, you making content, let me just support. That's the least I could do. And those of y'all that know me and have known me for some time know that to really be the case with me. Y'all know that that's how I get down. Y'all know that's how I get down. You feel me? Those of y'all that know me know that that's how I get down, man. So, every once in a while, somebody will say something that'll pique my interest, or they'll bring up a problem that they're having. And you know me, I'm a fixer. I like to help people or whatever they got going on, especially if they look like me. No disrespect to my white folks. I appreciate your patronage. I appreciate you guys helping me. Ricky Webster, I appreciate that, G.
showing the love. Said supporting the show. I appreciate that, G. I appreciate that, man. And I pull up and I'll just try to help. You know, if they got an issue or they're talking through some shit, I'll try to help. A lot of times, if I see someone, you know, and they got, you know, it looks like they could potentially do well on this YouTube shit, or they could potentially do well with this social media shit. Those of y'all that know me, y'all know I deal with some motherfuckers that, you know, got some views. They have a following. People know them. People know who the fuck they are, right? I deal with these types of individuals. And that's not tooting my own horn. It's just saying that I not only have a little bit of knowledge in this arena, but I have a little bit of connections in this arena as well. So what that tells you is, that tells you that I might know some shit. See what I'm saying? I might know some shit. And I try to impart some of my knowledge onto others from time to time. So I pull up on this show today, right? Some black women talking, and you know, they're breaking down this black woman's problems, and she's the host of the show, right? So it's these other 3 black women. They're breaking down the problems that the host of the show is having, right? She has a few thousand subs, but she's not monetized, right? Which tells me that she's not the greatest at managing this YouTube shit, right? Because if you have that many followers, you should be monetized. You should be monetized with that many followers, and she isn't, right? So I do my typical how-to thing. Hey, look, you know, I see, you know, you working on this. Here's a link that can help you start generating some income on this shit that you're doing right now today. Right now, give it a link. I say, in addition to that, I see that you're trying to get nice with your graphics and shit. I'm going to be hosting a OBS tutorial today in the Angry Man's Discord server at 5 o'clock. Right? I'm going to be hosting that fucking class. I'm inviting you. It's free. I don't need anything from you. Just show up. I'll learn you whatever you need to know. Right? So I'm somewhat of an expert on this OBS shit. Right? And I'm trying to, you know, tell her, hey, look, quantity is a quality all of its own. That's a phrase that was coined during World War II by the Soviet Union. Quantity is a quality all of its own. And if your problem is money right now, and they're making that clear that your problem is money, it would behoove you to diversify the ways that you're making money. Right? So if you can't go out and get $100,000 job, the next thing that you can do is go out and find 10 jobs that pay $10,000 a piece. The next best thing to do. That means everything that you do should be geared towards making some fucking money. Every single thing you do should be geared towards that. If you don't have something that up front is going to line your pockets with a lot of money. One avenue I see that would be an obvious place to start for adding some extra income into your pocket would be YouTube. You're already here. You already have a channel. You have subs, the whole 9. You might as well start making some bread off of this shit. And I'll help you, right? I'm not asking for anything in return. I didn't ask this lady for a fucking thing, right? I even told her, I said, in addition to the shit that I'm telling you, though, you still need to listen to everything that they already have told you, right? They began to malign every fucking thing I said. According to these people, I am a charlatan. I am trying to get her into some paid class when I don't charge people for shit. Right? I'm trying to get her into some paid class. I'm doing all of these nefarious things. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about OBS. Really? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about OBS. Bro.
You are watching a master at work.
Come on, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, you know, I went into my shit. I almost went full ignorant, but I caught myself. What's good, Nyaka? What's really good? It almost went that way. But I caught myself, maintained my composure. I said, you know what? You just can't help some of these niggas. And then I fell back into my Uncle Ruckus. And I said to myself, you know what?
This is an opportunity to observe you niggas in your natural habitat and collect data. But be warned, whatever nigga trickery you got up your sleeves does not affect me.
And that's what I said to myself. Sell you light, what's good, G? Appreciate that, Ricky. Appreciate that, man. They don't understand, G. But I said to myself, you know what? I don't think you can help niggas. I don't know if I can actually help niggas. I don't know if it's possible for me to help niggas. And I hate to feel that way, bro. I hate to feel that way. It makes me want to give up a little bit. Right? Because I said nothing disparaging about anything that the ladies that were on there before me had to say. Nothing. In fact, I recommended that she listen to those ladies, that she take their advice and apply it, right? And then I explained to them, I said, hey, well, you guys threw a lot of shade on everything I had to say, and I had nothing negative to say about y'all motherfuckers. Nothing at all negative to say, right? I had nothing negative to say about the advice that you gave her, right? Even if I disagreed, I kept it to myself. You see what I'm saying? You have a black man that clearly knows something about this particular subject that he's opening his mouth about. Clearly knows fucking something. It's clear that I know fucking something, right? And instead of you saying, you know what, let me just let her get the information. If she decides to capitalize on it, she does. I won't encourage her either way, right? At the very least saying, I'm not gonna talk disparagingly about a black man that just went out of his way to put some information out there that he didn't have to share, right? And I told her, I say, look, the information I just gave you, keep that to yourself. All information isn't for everyone. Israel, what's good, G? All information isn't for everyone, right? It's not meant for everyone's ears. Some shit you just gotta keep near and dear to your heart. You see what I'm saying? Oh, well, I share information with her. Bitch, that's why you broke. That's why you broke. That's why you're fucking broke. Well, I make money. You work for the white man. That's cool, G. That's cool. That's why you don't have nothing of your own, right? That's why you aren't a boss. That's why you don't have anything of your own. One thing I learned from watching my man, right, Robert F. Smith, right? He said in an interview, he said the way that you become rich is you spot potential arbitrage in the market. Then you corner it. Then you section it off and figure out how to stop anyone else from following in your footsteps, right? So essentially what that means is you learn or you notice some shit that can be exploited so that, you know, you can make money, right? As in, if they have bricks over here, or that pure shit for $20, but you understand that the price in the US is $17,000, right? For that same thing, well, you go over there, you get the bricks for 20, you come back over here, make you 17.5 off the motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? And then you work out a deal with that plug for him not to sell to anyone else except for you. You see what I'm saying? You corner that market. That way no one else can follow in your footsteps. Now I'm giving out sage advice and shit of that nature. And rather than someone say, hey, he's good money, he's talking some good shit, right? This man knows what the fuck is up. Rather than that, oh, that young whippersnapper ass nigga don't know what he talking about, right? I even had an old coon ass nigga jump on there and say all kinds of crazy shit. He don't know shit. I said nothing at all that was out of pocket. I didn't go over there and say, hey, give me some money. I didn't go over there and say, hey, look out for me. I didn't go over there and say, hey, this is my channel. None of that shit. I didn't even drop my channel. I didn't bring up the fact that I had a channel of my own. I had zero way to benefit from what I was putting out. Zero fucking way. But this is the problem with niggas, right? They want their voice to be the only one that's heard. They want their voice to be the only one that's heard. I'm the only nigga that could be saying some shit, right? Unless you sitting around and saying, yeah, everything that I said was the best shit ever, and then, you know, make some little side point on what the fuck I was saying, you're the goddamn enemy. I swear, man. Hey, look, niggas are making me want to give up on the fucking community, bro. I offer help to niggas. What niggas do? They don't accept it. I offer positions to niggas. What they do? They spit in my motherfucking face. If y'all niggas only knew how much money I've given out to people over the internet, if y'all niggas just knew how much money I've just given away because somebody said, hey, I'm in need. If y'all niggas had any fucking clue. If y'all niggas knew how much work I do in my real life motherfucking community for people that look like me. If y'all niggas had any fucking clue. For a nigga to even put in their fucking head for 1 second that I'm on some nefarious shit as it pertains to my fellow black people. My nigga, I just can't see that. I just can't fucking see that. If y'all niggas could even put in y'all head for 1 second how many times I went out of my way to try to help another black man or black woman build some shit up. Y'all niggas even knew. Just a little bit, bro. But I don't pop my fucking gums off about it. I don't make a big fucking deal out of it. It's not a federal case when I cash app a nigga something. It's not a federal fucking case whenever I put a black person in contact with another black person that can help build up what the fuck they got going on. I don't make a big deal out of that. Cause I ain't do that to look good. I did that cause that's what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Now what pissed me off is when a nigga make me look like or make me out to be the bad guy when I'm trying to help a motherfucker that I didn't have to help in the fucking first place. Bitch, you got 9 people watching your fucking stream. I don't need to be over here concerned with you. I don't have to be worried about what the fuck is going on with you. I don't have to give you invites to free classes. I don't have to invite you into my fucking circle of amazing motherfucking people. Make this shit make sense. Somebody make this shit make sense. Make this shit make fucking sense. Man, let's get into the show, man.
You're now tuned into the most interactive live stream on YouTube. How To Man.
Y'all make sure y'all
Support the show. Hit the Cash App. $, How To Man. That's $, How the number 2 man.
We about to get into this shit. We about to get into this shit. I'm going to calm myself down. And I'm going to post the link so some of y'all can join me up here. That's the link to the panel if anybody wants to join. This shit has got me fucking hot. Y'all not even hearing me. This shit got me hot. Y'all not hearing me, G. This shit got me hot. It used to be a time when a nigga could give out help and niggas could apply the old adage of take it or leave it. It used to be a time when a motherfucker could throw a motherfucker a shot, right? And they just take advantage of it and capitalize. When you're presented with an opportunity, fucking capitalize, right? I can sit here pontificating and thinking about all of the scenarios in which this could turn out to be a bad thing, right? And I can analyze them and say, well, if they want me to pay money for this, that's a bad thing because they're trying to sell game, right? So let me get the fuck away from that, right? I can sit up there and say that to myself. All right, let me take advantage of what the fuck is going on until such a time as this person reveals themselves to be trying to do this shit for the gram. Do this shit for the van. Make some fucking bread off of me. Bruh. A nigga that ain't got nothing to gain. Nothing to gain. Zero to gain. No benefit in it. And this is the way I'm treated. Oh, he just up here trying to. You have to make up some shit. When you have to make up some shit that wasn't said at all, some shit that wasn't done at all, what the fuck does that tell you? Tell you like, welcome to the motherfucking family, G. What the fuck does that tell you, G? What the fuck does that tell you? Ricky Webster, exactly. An established nigga that definitely doesn't need any help from me and said, hey, this nigga knows his shit. An established nigga. Y'all go check out my dog Cellulite too. Bro, this shit got me fucked all the way up in the head, G. All the way up in the head. I don't understand it, bro. I bare my soul. I give my all. Everything that is of me, I give back to my people. Why y'all gotta make me regret it? I give a motherfucker an opportunity. What they do? They take that, right? And then they turn around and spit in my face by embarrassing me, right? Well, embarrassing the fuck themselves and just throwing away that fucking opportunity, which is embarrassing to me for you to throw away an opportunity that I worked hard to give you. That's embarrassing to me, G. It's really fucking embarrassing to me. I say just be cool. Now fuck that, I ain't gonna be cool. Nigga, I ain't asked you to kill somebody, I just asked you to be cool. Why you can't be cool for a second, man? And let's eat. Let's make this bread. You see what I'm saying? J'ai besoin de l'argent. I need all that other shit. C'est d'argent. I'm trying to help you out. You see what I'm saying? Somebody make this shit make sense, man. Make it make sense. It was a time. Hold on, I gotta hear this. Castle said, well, you know how to. That's why the Bible says not to throw pearls to swine. I feel you on that, Castle. I actually feel you on that, G. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. And the reason I'm here is because I feel like that's what I'm doing in general with black people. I don't want to feel that way. But niggas are making me feel that way. I see people trying to do shit. What I do? Hey, look, man, I got something I could add to what you got going on and potentially make you better. I got some opportunities for you. All I ask is that you capitalize on it and do the same for the next person. Niggas don't even show up for the opportunity. Make the shit make sense. Make the shit make sense. Niggas don't even show up. They don't even fucking show up, bro. Or if they do show up, they fuck the opportunity all up. Because in their head, I guess, niggas don't give out opportunities. It must be a trap. Let me fuck it up before I find out. Bro, I just want somebody to explain to me why people have to fuck up any opportunity that you give them. Specifically, why niggas have to fuck up any opportunity that you give them. Why do niggas have to talk bad about you when you try to do good things for them? Why is it that niggas behave like that way? Why do niggas have to behave that way? Somebody please explain it to me, G. Doors of the church are open. I got the link posted. You guys are welcome to join the panel. Somebody explain this shit to me, man. You have a severe lack of motherfuckers that are trying to help. That are trying to help anyone except for their own pockets in the world right now. And you're presented with a nigga that you don't need a camera to join. Well, yeah, you do. You need a camera to join Aero Solutions. I was about to say you don't, but nah, they had somebody try to show some dick pics and shit. So nah, fuck that. If you ain't got no camera, nah, it's all gravy. You at least need to have a all right, bet. I'm about to pull you up, I don't see you back there, G. Where you at? Come to the back, I'm about to pull you up, G. That shit hurt my feelings, bro. I know, you know. Bro, I do not see you back here. I swear I don't see you back here. There's no way you're in the back, G. I'm looking directly at the back. I wish I could show you. You might need to hit that link again, I don't think you back there, G. I'm in the room. All right, let me click that link and make sure. Nope, you're not back there, I just checked. Bro, I just checked the link. No one's in the back. I'm checking the link right now. No one's in the back. See, look. Watch this. This is how I know that no one's in the back. Y'all see that I'm back here? Y'all see I'm back here? All right, now someone's in the back. Cellulite. What's good with you, Cellulite?
What's happening with you, G? Yeah, I had to click that link a few times. I don't know if Iz is still having trouble with it, but I had to click it a few times for it to let me up.
Oh yeah, sometimes you just gotta clear your cache.
Yeah, that might do it. What's up, man? What's popping, dog?
Man, I'm thinking about divesting from helping black people, bro. I'm having a serious thought right now about divesting from helping black people right now, bro.
And you're not thinking nothing bad on that note, especially when it comes to the black community. You're not doing nothing bad by leaving them alone. You only fuck with the ones you fuck with, and that's it.
I don't know though, man. I don't know, like, right? Because I have in my head, right, the only way that we do any better is if we start helping each other, and it's gonna take a few niggas to bear the crosses that come with that, and just do the work, help niggas, do the work, help people that look like us. That's the only way I see us getting any better.
Okay.
But the problem that I have is that everyone fucks it up every time I try to do that. Red Lipstick Vibes, what's good with you?
Realistic, that's my girl. Dope. When it comes down to wanting to, I'm sorry, babe, I'm about to get you over, man. When it comes down to wanting to help people, you have to understand that you can't feed a starving person that starves themselves, right? You can't say, "Oh, I'm hungry," and then I bring you a plate of food and you say, "I don't want that." Okay, well, what do you want to eat? I want something that's fulfilling. Then, all right, so what would you like that is fulfilling, that's going to nourish the want that you have? I don't know what I want. I just want something. It's like, well, how can I help you if you'll never tell me exactly what it is you want? I'm willing to go to those great lengths to be able to nourish the want that you have. But if you can't tell me what it is that you want, I can't help you. And then when I do come to that conclusion that you can't be helped, nah, I ain't shit.
It's crazy though, bro. Like anybody that knows me, right? Anybody that knows me, they know how much I go out of my way to help my people, bro. They know that, right? It got niggas, and please don't nobody raise your hand, right? But it got niggas that I've just cashed out the love of my motherfucking heart, right? Because they said they were on hard times. Nigga, that's all I need to hear. Here you go, nigga. Here's some bread.
Good.
Get yourself together, right?
Right.
It got niggas I done talked out of some really dark ass places, bro. I done spent hours on the phone with. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to, stop them from making a permanent decision based off of temporary feelings.
Period. I'm locked in. I'm feeding my daughter her oatmeal, but I'm listening though.
Oh no, I feel you, G. Nah. I ain't trying to distract from what you got going on. Man, that's what's fucking me up, bro.
Man, let me
that's
tell you.
what's fucking me up. It's like anybody that knows me will tell you I go out of my way to help my people. That's like one of my principal fucking concerns, bro.
Yes.
And I'm a generous nigga. I'm a exceedingly generous nigga. You see what I'm saying? And I don't ask for anything in return. Can't nobody tell you I hit them up, hey, loan me some bread. Can't nobody tell you I hit them up, hey, put me on X, Y, and Z that they didn't already have readily available. Can't nobody tell you I'm that type of nigga. Nobody. Internet, real life, nigga, I will walk before I go asking people for something. I've done it before.
And the killer part is, it's not like you on some floozy shit like, hey, I'm gonna give you this, but I want it back. No, I'm giving you this from my heart. It's not hot, baby. Just go ahead and I put ice in it. It's cool. Here.
Yeah, man, that's what hurt my feelings, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like when you in a position like the one I've been blessed with, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, I know people now. You see what I'm saying? I made friends with Tommy Sotomayor, my nigga. That's major.
Right.
I made friends with Anton Daniels, nigga. That's major.
Mm-hmm.
I made friends with the amazing Lucas, the angry man. That's fucking major.
Yes.
I'm in a position to put other niggas into positions. And I'm the bitch ass nigga somehow.
May I ask you a question though? When it comes down to wanting to show support and wanting to help, we all know that there's a clear distinction between niggas and men. Well, since we only talking about the black community, niggas and black men, right? Do you think is the niggas who are showing the hate, and it's the men who are supporting the love?
I don't know. See, I don't recognize any dichotomy between when we say niggas and black people. I think that's like a bad distinction, because then you leave room for white people to say the same shit. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I mean, I just hate people that hate, bro, for no fucking reason. When
They
a
don't
nigga
know nothing else but to hate.
come bearing no ill will and you just hate just to hate.
They don't know nothing else but to hate. Like, I don't know if you seen what I posted in Discord yesterday, but like some shit happened yesterday to where I I already felt some type of way about the black community, but some shit happened yesterday and it fucked my head up because I'm just like a nigga won't even come out his he'll come out his mouth and ask for help, but he only want the help that he want. And no matter if you try to help him in a way that can be beneficial to him, he don't want that help. He wanted the way he wanted. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly, G.
So, especially when the shit in like I got my babies. When the shit can end up to me losing my motherfucking life, that's where I was just like, bro, I'm done with niggas. It's about to get hot outside and niggas about to get stupid. And the last thing you need is a motherfucker setting you up for some shit that you wasn't even trying to be a part of in the first place. But when it comes down to helping, you gotta vet that shit. You gotta be not selective, but you gotta be careful who you help because you might be helping the person who's trying to put you in your grave.
Bro, and that's kind of where I'm at with it right now, right? Is I want to help my people, but a good part of me feels like every time I try to help somebody, they just give me their ass to kiss unnecessarily, right? I never said my word is gospel and my word is the only word, right? But if a nigga comes to you and he's not saying, hey, look, nigga, you just need to do what the fuck I do and nothing else, and he's saying, hey, look, bro, talk to me, you know, I'll help you out with whatever, right? Oh shit, somebody hit the super chat. Who that? Black guy monolith, rooting for the real. I appreciate that, G. I appreciate that, G.
It's okay. Just eat your oatmeal, baby. So yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I show up to my warehouse, and I show up to my warehouse. First thing I do whenever I see people, I was raised in a household where you speak when you enter the room. You see what I'm saying? And when I show up, I speak to my drivers. I say hello to everybody. I come in, I pack an order, and I put the order in the bin. We can't vape in the building, so I step outside to vape. Young lady comes out. I open the door for her. She goes in. I said, hey, just to let you know, I put both the labels on the bag. That way, you know, it'd be easier. You don't have to scan the label that's on the product. She's like, all right, cool. That works out for me. Perfect. My employee pulls up. He was like, is it all right if I smoke outside with you? I said, yeah, come on. As she's putting her stuff in the car, her nigga jumps out the back. And he like, yeah, nigga, I ought to fill your ass with whole motherfucking hoes, nigga. You ain't shit. That disrespectful shit you did.
Wait, what?
Wait, nigga, what? So hold up. As he's saying this, the nigga ups a motherfucking Glock, racked that bitch one time, and staring dead at me. I'm like, wait, let me make this make sense. When I first got to work, I waved at everybody. I packed the motherfucking bag. I opened the door for the young lady to come in and get the bag. She comes out, and you said I did something disrespectful. And I'm trying to wrap my head around this whole entire thing. Like, if this nigga wanted to up on me, nigga, my kids would be fatherless. My parents would be losing a son. My friends would be losing a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit it fucked my head up for quite some while, because my thing is like, damn, dog, instead of you jumping up trying to white knight for a woman that don't even probably want you, you couldn't even just, hey, bro, is you hiring? You know what I'm saying? This is what I mean by you can't help motherfuckers who don't want to be helped. And you can be out here trying to, you can lose your motherfucking life just by doing what you're supposed to do, which is your fucking job, let alone trying to help a motherfucker. But if a motherfucker gonna offer you disrespect just for you trying to help them, I'm done with the fucking black community. I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no love for them, period. I selectively fuck with the ones who I can vet and understand that they actually coming from a position to want to build. When you show me that you have that foundation that you trying to build on top of something, I can fuck with you. When all you do is want to fuck up the land and disturb the soil, and you want to kill off the motherfucking animals, and you want to fuck up the plant, you ain't trying to do shit. Nah, I don't want shit to do with you.
Well, shit. I see you up, Castle. What's your thoughts?
Well, how to? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I can hear you.
What's the homie's name?
Cellulite.
Cellulite. What's up, man? I'm Castle. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, blessings to you as well. You could just say Will. A lot of people say like, you could just say Will. It works
Will?
too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. I'm David. If we're going by those names. I'm just saying, look, yeah, we got a lot of work to do out here, guys. We've got a lot of work to do. I'm doing my part. I know that. Look, some people are just, they take more time to mature and come around. You know what I mean? Some guys take a little bit more time to mature. We mature at different rates. So, God willing, they'll come back around when they're ready, when they're mature. In the meantime, we have to, go on about our business and do what we do as individuals. And eventually, when they see that we are who we said we are and we do what we do and we show them the proof, eventually they'll come around. I think so. I know that's how it is for Psalm 1 people too. There's a lot of haters out there and negative people, but I don't focus on those people. I focus on what I'm doing. And then eventually people will come around once they see that, oh man, this guy's for real. He said he was going to do this and then he did it. As a matter of fact, did you know I sang that song, Winning a Million You from Larry Graham last night? You know that song? I sang that at the wedding last night. 500 plus people were there last night at the wedding. And do you think your boy folded, choked under the pressure?
Hell no.
Nope. I'm just saying we are going to get there. We just have to keep fighting, okay? Just keep doing what you do, how to. That's my advice to you. Just keep doing what you do because you do it well, all right? And I want to say thank you for that help. I remember, I don't forget, all right?
Nah, bro, you ain't even got to mention that.
Since the jump, since I met How To back in the days, 2 years ago? How many years has it been now?
About 2 years.
Yeah, I met How To through the Amazing Army, through Lucas's channel. So, yeah.
Shout out to Lucas.
The main shit though that get me, bro, is anybody that knows me will tell you that I'm a generous nigga, bro. I'm a really generous nigga. Like, I'm generous to a fault.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
yeah. Let me put on this headset real quick.
Do you think it's because maybe you're not being generous enough to those who wanted more?
But people don't show me that they wanted more. Every time I offer somebody something, they fuck it all up.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? Every time I try to do something nice for everyone, they just give me their ass to kiss.
That's not good.
Right? People that don't have anything going on their own won't take up what I'm trying to offer them.
Well, those that seek the knowledge will come. Those that desire that knowledge, they'll be there. How to? I have to admit, I am guilty of the same thing. You've been offering all this knowledge, and I'm slow to come around.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I heard some. I thought I heard some singing.
No, that's my daughter. She right here. I'm gonna mute myself right now.
That's all good. No, it's all good. I just didn't know what that was. It's cool.
I just had to add some little borders around y'all
okay.
thing. I had to change the little CSS around y'all thing. I wanna change kind of the format of the way that the panel looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Yep.
No.
Now we can see you.
There you go.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Good, Cassie? What's good? Say like, how y'all doing,
Good
brothers?
morning to you, Is. How you doing, Jay?
Hey, top of the morning to you. How to, man? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I'm just sitting over here pondering potentially not helping my people anymore because they done pissed me the fuck off, bro.
Well, it sounds as if, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been trying to get up here for like the past 20 minutes. But beside that, it sounds as if it's a particular individual or a couple of individuals that have pissed you off or bit the proverbial hand that was trying to feed them, right? And it doesn't sound like that's the whole or the masses of Black people. It sounds like these are individuals who have done individual things. Well, can you correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm mistaken?
Slight correction. Why did one straw break the camel's back?
No. Well, I'm asking. Well, before you ask me a question with a question, before you answer me a question with a question, can you please answer the question that I asked? Is this? Are you speaking of a particular individual or a couple of different individuals?
I'm speaking of a situation that makes me think or makes me believe that it's everyone.
That's crazy. Like you said, that's crazy. To steal a how-to bar. That's crazy. That's crazy, G. That's crazy.
Man, that's what it is though, right? And I'm not saying that like just to say like, you know, fuck these individuals or anything like that. I'm saying that because it's like the question I just asked you. Why did one straw break the camel's back?
Why did it?
Here's the secret. A million other straws underneath it.
Right. Yeah. It was other straws that were on the camel's back before that last straw hit.
And that's kind of what this situation is to me.
Parable. But what I'm saying to you is, pun intended, what I'm saying to you is, listen, to whom much is given, much is required, right? And the thing about now, I agree because I said the same thing you said, Castle, that it says, do not cast what is holy before pigs, do not cast pearls before pigs, nor what is holy before dogs, right? I used that the other day and saying that, and as a matter of fact, it was in a conversation that you and I was in on the Toxic Avengers panel on where we were talking about the game and how the game is to be sold, not told, right? And so this is what I do. And you know, you could take it, you could leave it, you could learn from it and glean what you can get from it and throw away the rest, right?
Yeah.
You give the information that you're giving, right? You're giving for free and you're giving out of the love of your heart, right? So you give that, right? You give that. And then when people turn your hand away or turn it in on you or whatever the case may be, then, but you limit that. You see what I'm saying? You give it, but you give it to a limited basis, right? Until you understand or know that the people are ready for it or the people will appreciate what you're giving them. When they show you that they don't appreciate it or they are not ready for it, you just turn and wipe your feet. Like they told the apostles, you turn and you wipe your feet at the door and you keep it moving. So that's the best thing to do. Shout out to you, B Magic. I see B Magic and rolled up. That's the best thing to do. Basically, you try, you give it your best, but you don't give it all, right? And then at the point when you see that they're not accepting it, they're not ready for it, you wipe your feet off at the door and you keep it moving.
Oh shit.
What's up, B Magic? What's going on, family?
B Magic. What's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on, brothers?
Chilling. Just chopping it up with the
Watch Me Do Better just said with the bomb. Matter of fact,
50 for the family, yours, mine, and ours.
I appreciate that, my brother. Watch Me Do Better said, I wanted to apologize, H2M. I judge a book by the cover, and you actually are cool. Don't stop helping black people. We just have to recognize the difference between black men and the Hyde/Jackal motherfuckers.
Yo, salute to you. Watch me do better. Yo, salute. Watch me do better. That's a real one right there, man. Salute to him.
100% that's a real one, man, because a lot of people wouldn't say, you know what, I kept watching and you turned out to be cool. A lot of people go off a first interaction, whatever that may have been, and that's what they keep in their heads at infinitum. So I appreciate that. Watch me do better. That means a lot. If you actually thought poor of me, but you kept like listening at what I was saying and seeing what I was doing, and it's like, you know what, this nigga actually okay. That means a lot to me, bro. That means a lot to me. You have no idea how much, G.
Hey, let me say this. Yo, even though you didn't come to my show last night, right? And I was gonna fire up a stream this morning, right? But then I saw that you was live, and I wanted to show some support, so I came through to yours instead of firing up a stream because I got some stuff to say too. But you know what I'm saying?
What you guys say? I want to hear it.
No. I'll probably still fire my stream a little later on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give it away right now, but I just can't rock with the brother, even though he didn't come through last night.
Man, I apologize on not coming through last night, man. I had some shit going on, man. You know, I'm dealing with a lot right now, man.
Yeah, I understand. It wouldn't be me if I didn't give you a little bit of a hard time.
Nah, I definitely respect that, man.
So what's the situation? Like, I heard you a little bit. Like I said, I was trying to get on, and so in between, you don't catch all the conversation. I don't want you to go through all the details, but I'm trying to understand what exactly happened. Like, what's the thing that happened? Was it a particular person, or what happened?
Wait 1 second, Princessa with the bomb. Princessa, I appreciate you, man.
20 for the family, yours, mine, and ours.
Shout out to Princessa, a real one, man. For real.
100%, man.
Woman. That's a good woman right there. Hey, fellas, if y'all ever want a good woman, Princessa is definitely a good woman.
And she easy on the ass, too.
Princessa's a good woman. For real.
So what happened, man, is I pulled up. Oh wait, let's let B Magic get in before I go on my soliloquy about what occurred this morning.
What you need me to get in on?
Oh, I just assumed you had something to say. I didn't want to step on your toes.
I mean, I got something to say, but I still want to hear what's the story, what happened. I want to know what happened.
So what happened was, like when I got free time, one of the things that I do is I'll go to like small channels and that are live, that are doing live streams, and I'll just watch, specifically small black channels, right? So if there's a black person that's live and they have a small channel, I'll go peep out what they got going on and just support, just through my presence. I'm another number. You're welcome. It's free. You see what I'm saying? It's the least I can do if I'm gonna call myself a pro-black person. And I'm also into content creation, right? And every once in a while, I'll see something that I can add some value to, right? Like, hey, I see this person is trying to, get their graphics together. Well, if you didn't know, I'm a graphics type nigga. I do this shit. You see what I'm saying? Let me drop some game on you, give you some knowledge, and, you can take it or leave it. Maybe it's some shit you already knew. Maybe it's some shit you had no idea about, but you can take it and apply it to whatever you have going on. Or, just leave it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. And if there's a topic that comes up that I have expertise in, I'll offer my, expert opinion on it, whatever that might be. Or if it's some way I can contribute to a person or to what they have going on, I'll do that. I'll make every opportunity to do that. You see what I'm saying? And this morning was no exception. I'm perusing through the myriad of black people that are alive, trying to find someone that has, maybe 10 viewers or some shit like that, and go pop in and see what they got going on. That's what I do. And then I get to talking about the host of the show has some problems. Apparently they get this group of black women start talking about how to help her solve her problems, and they eventually boil it down to figure out that her problems all stem from a lack of money, right? So they go into explaining, hey, look, I've had money problems, blah, 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 or whatever. These are the things that you can do to help alleviate these issues, right? So
But
I pull up and I notice.
Hey, how to interject this real fast?
Yeah.
Just real fast. Hey, listen, a lack of money is never the problem. It's just a symptom to the problem. But go ahead. A lack of money is really never the problem. It's always a symptom to the actual problem.
So we're gonna have to have that debate in a little bit because I somewhat disagree. It's not a full disagreement, but it's a partial. But I'm on the panel with so I joined the panel because I've noticed. Wait, you're on YouTube. You have a few thousand subs, but you don't appear to be making any money. You don't have super chats on this channel, which tells me that you're not monetized or you got demonetized. I know ways around that, right? So let me offer you something you can put into your kit bag and apply to, your situation and potentially start making money in something that you are ostensibly just doing for fun at this moment in time. Because if you're not making money doing some shit, you're just doing it for fun. That's what it is, right? So I pull up, I say, look, this is a link that can help you. You set this shit up, you'll be able to, people will be able to pay you while you're streamed, and you'll make more than what you would have made off of super chats. Free game, here you go. Just don't share it with everyone, right? Because everything gets meant for everyone's ears. That's why I tell them, keep some shit close to you. In addition to that, if you want to learn some more shit, I'm hosting a class today in Angry Man's Discord server on OBS. I'll walk you through everything that you need to know, and I'm not asking for shit in return. I'm just trying to help you out because you're black like me. You appear to be going through some shit. I think I have something to offer that might be able to help change that for you. Now, at the conclusion of these statements, I said, but you still need to take and apply the advice that all these black women gave you prior to my getting here, because they gave you some sage advice and it was some really good shit. You should take that shit and apply it, and you'll probably do well if you combine everything that's been said, right? So rather than these women say, hey, that's really good advice, how to, but I'm not certain if she's actually trying to, do anything with YouTube, right? Which didn't even need to be said because she's trying to do something with YouTube, given that she's hosting a fucking panel on YouTube, right? She's clearly doing something with YouTube, right? So that's not even something that needs to be said, right? Only thing you have to say is, hey, I also think X, Y, and Z is something you should consider. Get in contact with me. I can help you out with A, B, C, and D, right? Instead, they took that as an opportunity to take shots at the fact that I'm offering to help my fellow black person, right? And I suddenly became a whole bunch of charlatans, a whole bunch of young whippersnappers. They even had an old nigga that jumped onto the panel. That young whippersnapper don't know what he's talking about. Nigga, you know nothing of YouTube, nigga. I don't know how the fuck you even click the link on your Nextel Motorola, nigga. i930 phone, nigga. I have no idea how you click this link on some shit that go, I don't know how the fuck you did it. Nigga, you got some awesome technology, nigga. I had no idea that the Sidekick 3 could utilize StreamYard. But never mind that. So, me being the person that I am, I'm not going to go back and forth with people. I'm not going to give you any clout, any recognition, any of that shit. I'm not going to invite you into my circle any further than what I've already mistakenly have, right? Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on with my day. I'm going to wish you a blessed day, and we'll part ways because it's not that serious. You see what I'm saying? Because I know what the fuck is in my wallet, right? And I'm not speculating as to what's in your wallet, but if you're gonna, in response to me giving you some advice that you clearly didn't know about what you're doing right now, which is YouTube, on a live stream on YouTube, in response to that, you're gonna tell me, oh, well, this person is a master at YouTube and they know all about, nigga, if you're a master, why aren't you rich? The masters of YouTube are fucking rich off of YouTube. Why are you poor? Why is she poor if she's a master of it? Make it make sense.
Yo, can I go ahead.
Nah, y'all go ahead and jump in. Y'all go ahead and jump in.
She didn't have a problem with the advice that you offered. It's just that the other people had a problem with the advice you offered.
After they had the problem, she switched, right? Now it's, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he is trying to get me. I never asked you for anything. Anyone that knows me, I don't ask people for shit. I give people shit. Who the fuck can tell you they done gave me some shit? That I came begging to them and they had to give me some shit. Nobody could tell you that. I'll
Hey,
be
how
broke,
to?
bum, disgusted, and on my fucking dick in the goddamn street before I go asking people for shit, because that's what the fuck I'm made out of. You hear me?
How to? Are these people that know you? That
Fuck
know you
no.
well? Okay, so let me say this. And someone got a lot of background noise, but yo, it's unsolicited advice. And the problem with unsolicited advice is usually when we give unsolicited advice, the people that we give it to become extremely resentful because they didn't ask us. And that's just a human nature thing, right? There's a saying that you don't give unsolicited advice because if a person doesn't ask you, if a person is not looking from the advice from you, they won't appreciate it anyway. And then also Ricky Webster said something that was key. He said that what did she say, Ricky? Ricky said, help those that help themselves, right? So it's a saying. It says when the student is ready, the master appears, right? And so just because you ran up in a stream where a person was talking about the difficulties, right? A lot of times when people complain or when people are speaking on their situation or speaking on the things that they have going on, they aren't really looking for help per se, as crazy as that might sound, right? They're looking for a handout.
Shit like that.
So when you give a suggestion or unsolicited advice that requires people to do work when they didn't ask you, you're messing up their hustle, basically.
But they asked.
Their hustle was for a
help.
handout.
They asked for help. They weren't looking for a handout. They made that clear themselves that they were not looking for a handout and that they were looking for advice to help them on their situation.
And bro, the people, listen. Also, the people who came to America in the early 1492 said that they was coming to share and to they were coming to share and work with the people that was already here. People say whatever the hell they want to say, man. It ain't about what a person says. It's about what a person does. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you was messing up her hustle. Her hustle was to get some more. What's up, OG Dude? Her hustle was to get some more money.
That's all it was. Her hustle was to get the money.
To get a handout. It wasn't to get the know-how, and then you giving her the know-how. That's like, oh shit. So you don't know. They could have had a little thing going on with girl. We're gonna get on here and we're gonna tell a sob story. We're gonna tell your situation. We're gonna get donations. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what was happening though. They were giving her game, right? They were giving her know-how in other regards, right? So they were telling her how to go about getting a job, how to structure her finances, how to structure her life in order for her to come up through this little situation that she has. I understand, right?
But you're
and
outside.
I just pointed out that there's another opportunity that she isn't fully capitalizing off of that it would probably behoove her to do so.
I understand how to, but you're not. Hold on, real quick. Say like, I understand, but this is the thing. Number one, you're an outsider to that situation, right? Number two, if you're looking for a handout for someone and you know them personally, and you're looking for a handout, and you know what their propensity is or what their capability is to help you financially, then you're going to listen to everything that they're saying in order to get the resources that you're trying to get from them. That's game 101. That's the smallest part of the game right there. So the thing about it is, you came into the situation. So this is not a black person situation for what you said. What this is you gave some unsolicited advice. You're a dope brother. You have a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You gave some unsolicited advice and it was unrequited. They didn't want it. They didn't want it because it wasn't about the advice. It wasn't about elevating. It was about getting to the money. And some people don't want, believe it or not, we're in a world where most people don't want to do what it takes to get what they want.
So then why talk down on me? Why talk bad of me? Why speak ill
Because
of
they
me?
have to disparage. You know what it is. Come on, man. Stop it. Listen.
Because you came here offering knowledge instead of offering dollars.
Exactly. Bing, 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 bing. Couldn't have said it better myself. Salute to you, say like.
I mean, I would understand with what you're saying. I would understand completely disregarding everything that I said and being like, all right, hey, we're not really trying to, mess with that, or I'm not really trying to mess with that. Then I would have left you alone with that.
Why else would they call you a charlatan? Think about that.
That's the part that really fucked me up that I just don't understand, G.
Because you fucking up the hustle. That's easy. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why they would call you a charlatan, because you are messing up their hustle. Can't knock the hustle.
For those who don't know, like myself, charlatan, a person falsely claiming to have a special knowledge or skill or a fraud. You came in, she was at the side of the river saying that she wanted some fish. Instead of you going in and fishing out the fish for her and giving her the fish, you came in and you told her where she can go buy the rods, where she can get the baits, how to tie the hook. And the people that was on the outside that was along with her, they was like, why don't you shut the fuck up and just give her the damn fish? Whole ass, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what happened from what the gist of it is. And then she was like, when you first came trying to offer her advice, she was diving in like, oh shit, yeah, I could just go do this. As a matter of fact, yeah, that's how I could fish for myself. And then here come her congregation of woeful people. Like, no, man, that's some bullshit. Instead of trying to teach her how to fish, why don't you just fish for her?
Give her a fish.
Exactly.
This is a give her a fish. This is a
So,
give her
I mean,
a
but
fish
that-
mentality. Go ahead, B.
I mean, but it's like that's what the quote unquote black community seems like what they lean towards anyway. Somebody got to give them something, and it's not just giving them something. It's got to be something that they want. It's not what they want; it's how they want it too. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like it's crazy. It's like you got to do stuff for people how they want you to do it for it to be beneficial, and that ain't right.
Yeah, but B, you can't, and you're right, you can't, but you just can't adhere to that or go with that. That's that unspoken Negro contract that Angry Man is always talking about. It's the unspoken Negro contracts, right? And so with you understanding that and with you knowing that, you take the advice that Ricky said, which is only help those that help themselves, only help the people who are trying to, there are people who are seeking knowledge and seeking help and seeking wisdom. So the people who are seeking that, you help them. Anybody who you just see along the road, you might give them a quick test. Hey, you want some help? And if they be like, nah, then okay, dust your feet off and keep it moving. It's okay.
But that's what I'm saying, though. They didn't even give me a nod. Had you just gave me a nod, bro, I would have moved the fuck on and kept it pushing. All right, you don't want no help. All right, I'm out of here.
That's the unspoken black code. The unspoken black code is that you were supposed to follow suit without having to being told.
Yeah.
Right.
What kind of nut ass shit is that? I ain't no fucking mind reader.
Hey, listen, that's the nut ass shit. Welcome to black women, man. Welcome to the black experience.
Which is why I say, nigga, I'm thinking about not helping niggas.
But you can't listen. There's a whole bunch of people. There's a whole bunch of black people who want help, who need help, and who are doing what it takes to start. Listen. Even a dude like me, right? Let's just break me down. Yo, I know absolutely nothing about this technological stuff, right? Y'all laugh at me, and I'm laughing with you because I'm like, yo, you damn right? But I got out my comfort zone. I got in the mix, and I started doing the work, right? And so when a brother like you or a brother like Angry Man do a class, I'm in there. When y'all offering the information, I'm right there. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Other people, Princess has been really instrumental. Some of her people, I appreciate them. They have helped me, right? And so I appreciate the help and I take the help because I need the help because I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to the technological aspect of things. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not too proud or I'm not too arrogant to say, yo, just because I made these accomplishments in life in this area does not mean that I need help. I don't need help in this area because that's two things could be true at the same time. You see what I'm saying? But there are black people that are like me who would accept the help, appreciate the help, and reciprocate and pay and be appreciative and be honoring the people who have helped them. And then there's people in the crowd that's gonna say those people are dick riding, those people are chasing, those people are yo, you sound like you simping for the dude, you sound like you're dick riding the dude, you sound like it. So you just gotta differentiate between the two. You feel me?
Yeah.
Preach that shit, goddamn.
I understand what you're saying, but then I kind of understand what How To is saying too about like helping people because I'm gonna give my most recent experience as an example. So recently I got on a platform and I was like, how to? I like to go around finding like low low view platforms, black platforms, and try to like support them. So I was supporting this platform. It was a jewelry platform. It's brothers want to make jewelry and stuff. So, and this one brother was on there and he said he had deals and everybody vouched for him. He had videos and everything to make jewelry, but he just didn't have no income. So I said, well, I'll invest in you. I was like, I'll put up the money. You just make the jewelry like you've been doing, and I'll elevate you. And I don't require much back. I dropped $3,000 on the brother.
Wow.
To get him started. And he disappeared. Just disappeared.
Oh no.
Disappeared. Now
That's the type of shit
I was
we
on
talking
this
about.
hold on. I was on this platform with this brother. I was on this platform with this brother for about 7-8 months. And every day we was talking on the phone, personal conversations. It wasn't just me either. It was other people who invested in him too. People was paying for jewelry prior to him even making it. They was like, "Oh, you getting this business going for real? Let me give you a deposit and everything, like $500 deposits and stuff." And yeah, the brother just disappeared. But he seemed wholesome. He showed us his lifestyle, his family. He got a farm. He got some goats. He got some pigs. He got all this stuff going on. And I'm like, okay, this is a good brother. He ain't out in the streets. He ain't doing. Brother got the money and just dipped. Ain't nobody heard from him in like 4 months now.
But what if he died?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he ain't died. He
How you
ain't
know?
died because he still posts on his social media.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, but just be magic, like, and you know, I'm sorry that you went through that, and I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're talking about, right?
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying I can understand how to. There's a risk that you take when you help people, and you can think you know somebody, and you think you can be like straight up with people, and then people will just be people, man. And I'm not saying I'm still not supporting people. You know, I bless your channel. I bless how to when I get, and I spend at least 3 hours a week on YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's
and
just
I
what I
appreciate
do.
you.
I support.
Yo, B, but let me say this. Let me say this. I let me just complete the thought. Yo, and I definitely appreciate you. You definitely have showed me love on my channel, and you have come through. You've been on my panels, and you supported, and I appreciate that 100%. And I hope that I've conveyed that. At the same time, what I want to say is this, right? Like you and say like and how to. So I appreciate all of y'all. Castle hasn't been over there yet, but Castle, you're always welcome. But yo, listen. So with that said. I almost lost my thought. I want to get it back. Yo, so the thing about it is this, right? When you give, it's a saying in Islam, right? Don't give anything that you are not willing to lose, right? So when you give, and I'm paraphrasing basically, when you give, you have to give. And it's in Christianity too. It's in the Bible. Basically, when you give, don't give looking to receive nothing back, right? Even if you're making an investment in someone, even if you're giving some money, even if you're giving some advice, just give it and don't worry about what you're doing, what the person is going to do with it, right? Now, with certain level of advice to how-to points when you're trying to elevate somebody or you're trying to give somebody quote unquote game, right? If they're not ready for the game or if they're not don't have the propensity or the capacity to be able to hold the game, then you just don't give it to them. And if they want it bad enough, then they will do the things that are required to get that game. You see what I'm saying? You just don't give anything that you are looking to get back. That's the best rule of thumb. If you are looking to get a profit back, if you're looking to get something back from it and you expect that and you need that or you want that really badly, don't do it. But if you just got it and you just want to give and just bless the person, you might tell them, hey, look, this is the return that you have to give me on this investment. But in your heart, you already is like, yo, it's already done deal. Whether they give it back to me or not, it don't matter. You see what I'm saying?
See, I'm not burnt about the money though. I'm burnt about the relationship. I'm burnt about the person, how the person burnt me, like the effort, the time I put in on this person. That's what the money comes and goes. Money has always came and go in my life. So it's not about money to me. And it's just, it's That's where the hurt comes in. It ain't about the money, to be
You feel
honest.
betrayed.
It's the feeling that you really was trying to uplift the person, bring them out of their situation, and sometimes I go on these platforms and I get shitted on about my lifestyle. Oh, B Magic talking about how good his life is. B Magic talking about this and B Magic talking about that. I'm trying to inspire and motivate people, and they don't want that. They want it how they want to be inspired. They rather get inspired by the dope game or pimping or something than to be inspired by hard work and just being like, hey, I sacrificed my essence of who I am in this job or this career or whatever to get where I'm at, and I'm proud of that. And then it's like you get shut down by that in the community. So it's like, I don't know. It's just risks you take out in these in the black community atmosphere, or however y'all want to put it, you know.
Hey,
but I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop though.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry that you went through that. At the same time, what I would say is this, right? What if you just reach one? See, now, I think Anton, a lot of people say a lot of things about Anton, but I think Anton has it right when he says this. Yo, I'm not looking for everybody. I'm just looking for that one. And we've all been burnt, man. You've been burnt. I've been burnt. How To's been burnt. Cellulite's been burnt. Castle's been burnt. We've all been burnt, helping people, looking out for people, trying to do stuff for people. And it's not only black people. Let me tell you that, too, because I have some white friends, and I know some white people who burn people too, who because of whatever circumstances, situation. I have a white friend, right, that he got like over I think it was like 7,500 from his Asian partner, right, and he really was planning to do good by the people, but some circumstances happened, some situations happened, and he actually started living off that money, right, and so he spent that money up. And he didn't have the capacity to pay the people back initially, right? And so those people was hot. It was mad. Like he betrayed them. He let them down, whatever. Now, eventually he paid that money back, but it took him like 4 or 5 years to give those people back their money. So imagine that, right? Where you done looked out for somebody, you done gave somebody some thousands and thousands of dollars, whether you got it or not, right? And expected them to give you your money right back, and then they don't give it, and it take them 5 years to pay it back. But so I say all that to say that sometimes life happens, sometimes things happen, and sometimes it's not necessarily a bad intention. But if you reach just one person who is sincere, who does right, and they reach just one person, that's the beginning of change. You see what I'm saying?
But this is my issue, though, this is my major issue with all of this shit. My major issue isn't any of the other shit, right? Like, I could care less, like, had they squandered the opportunity. I ain't gonna say I could care less, right? But people squandering opportunities, I'm used to that. That doesn't bother me that much, right? What bothers the shit out of me is you making me out to be the bad guy when I'm helping you, not the other way around. Or when I'm at least making the attempt to enrich your life or add some value to what the fuck you got going on. That hurt my feelings.
And they shit on you.
That hurt my feelings, right? Like, look, I've had a lot of people that have fucked up opportunities, right? By way of not being able to control themselves or just not capitalizing, like they're scared for whatever reason, but instead of just telling me, hey, look, nigga, I'm not gonna fuck with that, and I get it, you trying to help me, G, I appreciate it, but I'm not good with that, for whatever reason, and maybe it's just my personal shit, but I'm not good with that. If a nigga told me that, I would 100% respect that. That would make my fucking day, because now I can leave alone about fucking with you with this one thing and move on to some other shit, right? But hold on. But the part that fucks me up isn't, even if they don't do that and they just, instead just lollygag around and never say, hey, look, nigga, I'm not fucking with that. They just don't fuck with it. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you demonize me for trying to do the right fucking thing. We talk a lot about helping our black brothers and sisters, right? And I'm one of them rare niggas that will actually go out there and do it.
Yo, but you do it for, you do it for the mission's sake. Listen, they did Jesus much worse. They did Jesus much worse, and Jesus was much better than you and I, and they did him much worse, right?
That's my issue, nigga. I'm not
hold on. Okay, I know, but listen. You didn't get, hold on, let me finish. You didn't get the Jesus treatment either. You didn't get the Jesus treatment. Hold on, let me finish. You did not get the Jesus treatment. They did Jesus much worse. So who are you? Listen, let me say this. Blessed are those, the Bible says, even if you're not religious, right? And you just want to go by principle, right? When you do good things for good things' sake, then good things come back to you. It's not about the other person. It's about whatever you did and you put it out there for good sake. Like there's a book, and I'm gonna go to the Bible. The Bible says, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Those are people who did the right thing for the right reasons, but people shitted on them. You will be blessed. Believe it or not, you'll be blessed if you don't complain, if you don't get upset, if you just take it in stride and be like, the problem with people is they are humans. And as long as people are humans, they're going to do some fucked up shit. They're going to say some fucked up shit. They're going to act in ways that are unbecoming of a human being, right? That's just what humans do, right? So now that's out the way. So now we go to the part of, there's a book called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, right? So the first agreement is always be impeccable with your word. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. Don't take nothing personally. The third agreement is don't assume anything. And the fourth agreement is always do your best. And from day to day, your best may change. If you can, when you get a moment, get that book and read that book and study it. And I think that you will understand some more about how things work and how things are, right? Energy is not created, nor is it destroyed. It's just disseminated one place or another, right? It just goes about, right? It's energy, right? And so the thing about it is, don't give your positive energy over to negative things, because those people defecated on you and they turned you away and they tried to scoff you and mock you. Use that as fuel to say, I am winning. I am winning. They gave me a closer opportunity to get to the bag. They gave me a closer opportunity to get heaven on earth. They gave me a closer opportunity to get heaven in heaven because of the fact that I know my intention was good. I know I gave the best that I had. I know that I did good. Whether they did with it is on them. It's not on me. It's not on me. It's on them. And so they put a proverbial, what they call it, basically it's like a weight. They put a proverbial weight around their own neck. Meanwhile, taking a weight off of you if you take it the right way. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, G. My only issue is that I don't believe that that's the way that things should work, right? Like the number one thing that I see that keeps black people in bondage is this adherence to this turn the other cheek logic, which is kind of what you're expressing to me, right? That those who do good should accept punishment. No, nigga, I disagree. That's not the way the fucking world should work, right? When the white man came to Africa, nigga, they had all of the Bibles and we had all of the gold, nigga. Centuries later, nigga, they got all of the gold and we got all of the Bibles, nigga. Somebody got gypped.
You saying should, but listen. This is the thing. That's not necessarily true too, because a lot of us got a lot of the gold or the money or whatever the case may be. So what I'm saying to you is that you can use or utilize different things for different reasons. So this is what I'm saying to you, because people do wrong, because people have always done wrong, all throughout history. It's not necessarily turning the other cheek. What it is using. It's like Aikido or a form of a Wing Chun or whatever. You're using the force against them. The force, and by their own force, whatever they're doing is against themselves. It's not against you. If you don't allow it to be against you. Now, if you sit here and you take it personal and you get upset and you get mad and you feel bad and you feel betrayed and you feel this and you feel that, then of course that's going to be against you. But if you just take it in stride, it's like, human beings do what human beings do and they do some fucked up shit. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, move on. Thank you for whatever to the universe. I'm good because I know I'm a good person. I know I did good. Amen. So that's gonna have a reward. There's a reward for that here. I'm not talking about no spooky reward in heaven. There's a reward for that here, bro. Let me be transparent. Let me be transparent for a second. I was in a relationship with somebody, and the relationship ended, and we were married. So we were married. The relationship ended, and I had thousands and thousands of dollars in the bank, right? The person got mad that we ended the relationship and they took all the money out the bank except for 65 cents.
Oh.
Yeah. It was at a time where I was messed up. I was messed up in life and I was like, damn, and I needed that bread. I needed that bread bad, right?
Yeah.
And they took every dime. Now, in the marriage, in the relationship, yo, they gave me a lot. They did. I ain't gonna front. They gave me a lot. They did a lot for me. I did a lot for them. I gave them a lot, right? They was doing what women do that's in relationships with me, spending that bread. She was spending that bread on me, and she did a lot of good things for me. But that did not give her the right to take every dime I had out the bank minus 65 cents, right?
Right.
And at the time where, of course, we're getting divorced, so I need to go back to my own spot. I left our spot and I was going back to my own spot, right? And so I need every dollar I could get. Yo, I struggled for about 3 weeks, bro. I struggled for about 3 weeks, maybe 4. When I tell you, at the end of that shit, and I was pissed off, but my uncle kept telling me, yo, bro, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And at first I didn't see it. At first I didn't feel it. But then I'm like, yo, you know what? It is all good.
It is all good.
Yo, let me tell you, that's when I got the richest that I've ever been in life. And I'm talking about materially. I'm talking about money-wise. Money just started coming in from everywhere, bro. The moment, I'm telling you, I promise I ain't lying. I ain't blowing no smoke up your butt. I'm telling you, the moment when I was like, yo, you know what? Yo, forget this. I'm not going to give this situation no energy. Yo, she did what she did. She felt whatever reason that she felt to do it. She did it. Yo, God bless her. May God bless her. May God bless her. I'm going to be good. And God made it good because the whole situation, I did it for the love of God. From the marriage to everything, I did it for the love of God. And because I did, God blessed me tremendously, bro. I can't even tell you everything that people think that and see that I have. It was a result of all of that. I'm telling you, all the material things, all the money I got, everything was really to that one experience. God used that experience to test me, and He used that experience to bless me.
But it's the nerve for me though. It's the nerve, the nerve of someone, the nerve of a motherfucker to tell a nigga that's sitting in the fucking metaverse, right? Sitting in the motherfucking metaverse. You feel me? To tell a nigga like me that's sitting in the motherfucking metaverse, nigga. I think I'm in Bleach right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm in, nigga. Maybe this is Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what the fuck is going on. To tell a nigga such as myself that no, nigga, you don't know about OBS. I beg your pardon? No,
bro,
nigga,
but that's your ego. So what? That's your ego.
I beg your pardon? No, nigga, you're a charlatan.
Bro.
No, okay. Nigga, you came here looking for money.
Bro,
I ain't asking y'all for shit, nigga. I give people money.
That's your ego, bro. Let it go. If you know that, then the universe knows that. Whatever you
God
believe
knows
in,
that.
God knows that. He knows. So he's gonna he could use the situation to bless you if you don't bitch, moan, and complain about it. If you just take it a stride and just wipe, like I said, say bless them, wipe the dirt off your feet, and they will be the ones that get the weight around their neck, not you.
Well,
only if you accept the weight.
That's what I did. I said, hey, you know what? You guys have a blessed day. You clearly we're not on the same type of time. I'm into some different shit than what y'all into. You guys got it. I'll be on my way. Right? And in response to that, these motherfuckers went on a 30 minute to an hour tirade about how I'm all sorts of bitch ass niggas for trying to offer somebody some fucking help, bro. Like I get what you're saying but the conclusion I'm coming to slowly but surely is that maybe I just need to leave niggas the fuck alone, bro. I try to help niggas. I've offered niggas opportunity to be on a panel with the Angry Man, to be on a show with fucking Tommy Sotomayor, to be on a show with myself, nigga. Great people such as you, nigga, to partake in amazing communities that can actually further what the fuck they are already trying to do. It's not like I'm saying, hey, do this shit that you know you don't even fuck with. No, nigga, I'm offering you an opportunity to do at a much higher level what you're already trying to do. And I've had niggas spit in my fucking face.
I hear you, but you gotta listen. So you're gonna have to leave human beings alone because human beings all act the same way. Like y'all are sitting here pigeonholing this to black people. Black people surely are not the only ones to do this. Have you heard of Bernie Madoff? Anybody? You know who Bernie Madoff was?
And
have you heard of?
Like
wait, hold on. Have you heard of what a Ponzi scheme is? Do you know why they call it a Ponzi scheme? Because it was an Italian dude named Ponzi who came up with it. Hey, the thing about human beings, is that they're human. Have you heard about Enron? Have you heard about Bernie Madoff?
But
have you heard about the real estate class? It's worse. It's worse.
In some regards.
You talking about niggas talking shit. I'm talking about people losing thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. And people talking shit. And, I'd rather you talk shit to me than you take my fucking money. Trust and believe that. Leave my money alone. Say what the fuck you want.
Say what you want.
Nah, I got that, G. The part that just fucks me up and makes me say maybe I should leave niggas alone is that every time I try to help a nigga, they utilize me trying to help them to hurt me.
But bro, you gotta stop letting it personal. You gotta stop taking it personal and understand that human beings are human beings. People are human beings, and they're gonna they have the propensity, capability, and capacity to do some fucked up stuff, some messed up things. That's just what people do.
But I see this.
So you can't take it personal.
More times than not, I see this type of behavior, and I hate to be that guy because I'm not a coon. I swear I'm not. I hate to be that guy. I see this behavior more times than not with niggas, right? And
no, because you're around black people.
Hold on, hear me out. I get it. I deal mostly with black people.
Exactly.
So there is a numbers thing, right? But I also deal with a lot of people from other races, and I haven't had that same experience with
you because you don't deal with them in the same way.
I'm certain it's out there, but based off of my really unfair circumstances that I have of being a black person that deals primarily with black people.
That's not unfair.
At this moment in time, my anecdotal experience says that other races of people don't do shit like this to this.
Oh, you're wrong about that.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead.
You're wrong about that. Oh, I could tell you about Samoan people. I'll tell you all about Samoan people. I know a lot lot about that. They're just as bad too. You know,
everybody's bad.
Everybody's bad. Castle. You know,
the
whole wide world, all around the globe. I'm just saying, you're gonna find people out there who are quick to have their hand out for money, and then you go when you're down on your luck, and you try to look for them, and they're gone.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, well, like the homie Iz was saying earlier. You know, when you give, just give out of your heart for the goodness of giving. You know, and be glad in it. Yeah.
Yo, can I say this? Can I say this real quick? Yo, so think about this. There are a lot of cars. There are millions and millions of cars, right? And you're around cars every day.
1 second, G. 1 second. Watch me do better.
Oh, did you make it rain on you? There you go.
Hold on. Watch me do better.
20 for the family, yours, mine, and ours.
He just said, hey, how to? I'm 12 minutes behind, so not sure if someone said it. It wasn't the advice, it was the person giving it. Remember, you was trying to give, you was trying to help a B-dub. What happened if it was another giving the same advice? Just saying. And part of that is kind of true what he's saying, because these chicks was giving all sorts of advice, and it was, amen, sister, yep, I'm gonna take that and apply that. Or you said go to this, yep, I'm about to go to that, right? And as soon as I open my fucking mouth to try to help out and also commend them for the advice that they've already given, I'm the bitch ass nigga. But my fault for interrupting is, please continue. I just had to recognize the super.
No doubt. Yo, so
thank you for that super chat.
Hey, yeah, salute to Watch Me Do Better. Hey, yo, so look, there's cars, right? There's millions of cars, and you're around cars every day, right? But if you notice, and if you be honest, you notice the kind of car that you have more than any other car. Is that true or not true?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. and I forgot exactly what that's called, but they have a saying for that, right? If it's I don't know if it's proximity bias or something like that, or something, whatever. But what happens is when we drive a certain car, even though there's millions of cars, whenever we see the car that we drive or the cars that we drive on the road, we automatically notice those cars more than any other cars. And so that's the same thing. That's the same thing with the triflingness or the humanity of black people, right? Or niggas, as y'all are calling them, right? When black people or niggas, as you call them, do so-called niggas, as you call them, do things that that we don't like, or things that hurt us, like you say, or things that put us in a vulnerable position, it's gonna make us feel a certain type of way because we're around them and we should happen to be of the same persuasion, right? So it's gonna be magnified, and it's gonna be a much more heightened experience because that's the race, the whatever you want to call it, creed, whatever you want to call it. That's where we belong to, right? A lot of people, there's no race. Okay, cool. But that is the skin tone or skin color to which you belong. So you're going to notice that a lot more. What I'm telling you is, and my assertion is, that human beings, the problem with people is they're human, and humans do the same shit all across the world. They scheme each other, right?
Yes,
they
yes,
delete each other, they grape each other, they beat each other, they love on each other, they do good by each other, they exalt each other. All the goods and all the bads are in every community all around the world.
Around the globe.
So how about this? How about I just leave these fucking women alone, and I leave simp ass, trifling ass niggas alone, right? So these niggas that want to go bare they fucking hearts and souls and look for Scooby snacks from these fucking women, these niggas that want to go and sniff a woman's fucking crouch for any little brownie points they can find, I'm gonna leave them bitch ass niggas alone. Old ass niggas, I'm gonna leave old ass niggas alone. If you a baby boomer, don't even talk to me. Women, if you not married, right, or you always find yourself at odds with men, don't even talk to me. Just leave me the fuck alone. Does that work better, Is?
I mean, listen, whatever you want to do is up to you, man. However you want to live your life is however you want to live your life. I was just offering a better. Is
that a good solution, or am I still tripping?
I think you're tripping, but at the same time, I was just giving you another perspective to look at it from. So however you choose to take it is however you know, even if you say, yo, I don't want to deal with black people no more, cool. I mean, that's your right as a human being to decide or choose whatever you want to do for you. I was just offering another perspective. It's not that I don't want to deal with black people. I love black people. I love my people. It's just that I keep getting shitted on every time I try to help them.
Well, think about it. You haven't met every single black person in the world, how to?
Nah, Princess, it's not like that. You don't find yourself at odds with men all the time, Princess. I was talking about a certain demographic that's perpetually single and always finds their way into conflict with men for some reason. Nah, so I ain't mean civilized people like yourself, Princess.
How to? Now, you do know the way I feel about these words, right?
Which word?
Black and white, red and yellow.
Yeah, I know how you feel about it. I still disagree. And I don't disagree with the perspective that you have, right? I do agree that we're all just people, right? But however, caveat, race is something that a lot of things are built off of in this country. Race is something that is very much recognized. You can look at your driver's license and see that race is a real thing in the United States. So as long as race is a real thing, I have to live in reality and recognize that race is a part of the world that we live in.
I'm saying we're a part of one race, the human race. That's why we can have babies with each other all around the globe. It doesn't matter where you go. That's what I'm saying. We're all a part of the same race. Humans. You know, you got lighter skin tones, you got darker, you got people in the between, but we're all the same. We're all brown. Light to dark. Brown. We're the same. You know, they just try to use these words to divide us. Black and white, that's polar opposite. If there really are black and white people, tell me, where are the gray people at? I've been looking for those people all my life.
I agree with what you're saying, Castle, but I'm just saying that because race is a real construct in the United States, and that the majority of the society operates off of race, until we have a viable way of breaking it outside of just ignoring it, right?
We're doing it right now.
I think the right way for us to break it is to build up all of these races that are marginalized and discriminated against. After we remove discrimination and marginalization from the races that are ostracized from society or ostracized in the United States or discriminated against, then we can come together as a collective and move past a lot of this shit. But I don't think we're there just yet. So I think
that would never happen.
Unfair to suggest that we just need to ignore race.
That's
because
like people
others
that
won't also ignore race. I can't afford to.
That's like people who say, you know, I'm gonna get right, I'm gonna get right, and then I'm gonna go to church. Like, that doesn't happen like that. So the way that it happens is more so like what Castle is saying, whereas you recognize that we're all humans, and you all recognize as human beings we all have flaws, and we all have things that are great about us, and we all have flaws. Some of our flaws are different. Some of our attributes that are winning attributes are different. And as long as you recognize that and understand that human beings do human stuff, then you just take it from there.
I'm telling you that I understand all of that, but let me put it in a different way of saying this. Do you understand how spies work? Spies will show up. Yeah, spies, like actual spies in real life, right?
Yes, with espionage, yes.
Ops background, so that's where I'm gonna take it. So
okay.
A spy, right, isn't necessarily someone that's on some James Bond shit and they climbing buildings and in casinos blowing shit up, right? That's not really how that shit works.
Of course.
A spy will be a person that will, you know, they might be indoctrinated in elementary or some shit, right? Their parents are from a certain country and they raise their children to be spies because they're also spies, and then this child grows up in the United States, right? And they secure a position in the United States military and government, and then they just fuck up these three little things that everyone thinks is a really small deal, right? But those things go on to be the reason for us losing a war, right? Those three little small things that we didn't think were a big deal, that causes us to lose a war, right? So my point is, and a lot of times it'll be a war that we didn't even know we were fighting, right? It can be someone that's supposedly one of our allies that has a spy over here that does something to make us lose a war that they were already planning on having.
How does that relate to what we're talking
30
about?
years in the future comes about, and now we're on the wrong side of a war. The way that you prevent that from happening is you have to recognize quickly what side people are playing for, right? So if this person is always making travel to one of our allies' countries, and they seem to be heavily invested in what they have going over there, and they have a sudden affluence that they can't explain, they're suddenly starting to make a lot of fucking money out of nowhere, and it all started when they started traveling to our allies' country. Maybe they're actually on our allies' team and not on our team, and we'll be on the wrong side.
So you correlate this to black women
if we don't recognize that. So I'm not
so
saying
you correlating this to black women
about races of people, right? So white, black, Asian, right? If people are playing for these different teams and I'm the only nigga playing on the side of humanity, as in we're all one, nigga, I will quickly be on the wrong side of some really bad shit. So until no one recognizes race, I have to recognize that race is a real thing.
But if this well, I understand what you're saying. At the same time, I don't think that we give enough credence and enough acknowledgement to the spiritual side of things. I think that unfortunately nowadays we have been so programmed to see what we can see with the visible eye and not understand the things that we cannot see are much more powerful than the things that we can see, right? And so I think that in some kind of way the adversary has been successful in tricking people into believing that he's so all powerful and so the light is much more powerful than the dark because the darkness is absence of light. Where light is, darkness cannot be, right? And so and I know I'm about to go a little far, but what I'm saying to you is this: when you focus on positive things and positive energy, you can make waves and you can make change. When
Yes,
you focus on darkness and we focus on dark energy and negativity, you destroy any chance and any opportunity you have to use the power that has been given to you. The power that has been given to you is of the light. The darkness is darkness never wins. It just never does. You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know, we say, oh, they romanticize it in comics and they romanticize it in movies, and it looks cool when the villain it seems to be winning. But at the end of it, we always know that the light prevails over darkness each and every time. So why we sit here and why we act like, oh, we have to concede, we have to give in, we have to allow. No, we don't. We like Castle is saying, you can set the course, and if you set the course, it can spread. It spreads from you to the next person, from the next person to the next person, and pretty soon, as we focus on the light and focus on the positive, things become more positive. So it's not a thing of if I don't, oh, but hold on, let me just bring my point in. It's not a thing of, oh well, if everybody else is recognizing race and I don't recognize race and I just say, oh, it's one that I will be swallowed up in defeat. No. That's a narrow-minded perspective.
That's not what I'm saying. I actually agree with you more than what you know. But let me read out the super chat. Watch Me Do Better says, I appreciate the moderator status. No problem at all, pimp. Hey, look, to anyone watching, if you are a moderator in the Angry Man's channel, or if you are a moderator for the Amazing Lucas, or if you are a moderator on the Toxic Avengers, or if my man has somebody that's a moderator for him that he wants to be a moderator over here, it shall be. All you have to do is just type in the chat, let me see you, and I'm gonna give you a wrench. That's just how it works. Like to keep it consistent. I fuck with who fuck with me.
All you have to do is just type in the chat, let me.
But I'm not saying or trying to suggest that I play by the same rules that everyone else plays by, right? But what I am saying is the only way I can fix a problem is if I recognize the problem. I can't fix a problem by ignoring it, right? So while I'm saying I can't ignore race, I'm not saying that I should at the same time participate in racism. That would be wrong, right? That would be, two wrongs don't make a right. I'm not fixing anything by also participating in racism. So that's not what I'm suggesting. Right? I'm not suggesting that I build all my beliefs off of racism either, right? Or off of race either. But what I am saying is that I have to recognize that the idea of race is a very real thing. That's the only way I can do anything about it. I can't do anything about it unless I recognize the realism of the fact that it exists.
Right, but that's really the opposite. It really doesn't exist, and it really is a man-made construct that's used to divide people, and it's some bullshit. It's not, race does not exist. It literally does not exist. Races do not exist. Listen, phenotypes exist, but race does not. You know what I'm saying? There are some phenotypes. There are 3 to 5 different phenotypes that exist, but race as it does not. It's something that was used to divide people, something that was used to separate people, to have people at odds. Race actually literally does not exist. There's no such thing as race. It's only the human race. It's only human race, beings. Baby. That's a fact.
Amen.
The white, listen, there's no whites. White is white. There's no white. There's no black. Nobody is black on earth.
Right.
Nobody's white on earth.
I agree with you. You keep arguing what I already agree with. I agree.
No,
with
I know,
everything
but
that you're saying.
you just literally said that race is a real thing, and by ignoring, that's literally what you just said. And so what I'm saying to you is it's not a real thing.
Just to clarify, when I say that race is a real thing, right? What I'm talking about is the belief in race, right? Because what makes an idea real is that people believe it, right?
Our point exactly.
Hold on, an idea is purely mental. It's in your head, right? So if a large number of people believe in something, in fact, more people than what don't believe in it believe in something, it is very much real because it can have real world effects. The fact that people believe in this thing that we call race, right? This man-made construct that we call race, cause them to do certain things. That's why you have white nationalists. That's why you have black nationalists. That's why you have you had the KKK. That's why you have racism at all, is because people see race, they believe it's something real, and then they acquiesce, right? So what I'm telling you is the only way I can fix the problem is if I recognize the belief in race, right? In order to do something about it, I first have to understand it. And then I first have to recognize it for what the hell it is, right? So I recognize that people believe in this shit. And I can't do anything about it unless I first understand that it's real, to the extent that people have this belief and people make actions off of this belief. And that's true. People take actions based off of race because they believe that race is valuable and that race is something real. Are we on the same page? Like, are we in agreement, or you still like disagree with me, G?
Well, I want my man Castle to get in here first. And go ahead, Castle.
No, How To knows me very well when it comes to these issues. You know, I think I'm more in agreement with you. Is we're human. We're all brothers, sisters. That's why we can have babies with each other. We're the same. You know, it's just culture. Depending on where you're at in the world, there's different cultures. But once you learn people's culture, you can learn to love anybody, really. Shoot. That's why I learn songs from different cultures. Because once I learn their song, I can get an understanding of what kind of, values they have as people, wherever they're at, wherever in the world, wherever you happen to be. I know that we're all basically family, because think about this. You have a mother and a father. That's how you got here into this world. Well, so do I. Did you know if you love your mother and father, you're just like me. You're a brother to me because I love my mother and father. If your mother or father was out there getting stomped out in the street in the middle of the night after the club let out, I'm going to be the first one to jump in and help. I don't have to know your mom and dad. I'm just going to do it because I know that that's somebody's mom and dad. That's somebody's son. That's somebody's daughter. You see, once you look at everybody as valuable and special and precious like that, the whole world opens up to you. So many doors of opportunity will open up automatically because you see people as valuable. We're all valuable. In fact, this time that we're spending together is priceless. You talk about, money. There's no money that can pay for this time that we have together to converse with one another. Oh, I'm just saying, man. You know how to? I'm going to make a lot of this money stuff in the future. You do know that, right? I'm going to be huge, man. Yeah, I'm going to be huge, man. Yeah.
I mean, do you guys get my point? You can't fix a problem just by ignoring it, and I don't think I don't think that's true of race or anything else.
What would you say again? Say that again, how to?
I'm saying I don't think you can fix a problem by ignoring it. I don't think that that's true of race or anything else.
Woohoo! You know what? You're right about that. There's some things that I've been ignoring, and it's still there, waiting for me to come over there and fix it. But you know what? How to? I'm not a handyman. I'm not a plumber. I'm not an electrician. I'm not a carpenter. I don't have that skill set. But there are men out there who do. You see? Just like there's a need for my skill set too. How to? I told you about that wedding that I sang for last night. Yeah. I'm just saying, that's what I do. I do that well. I'm like a duck to water when it comes to performing on the big stage. I don't choke. I just get stronger. But there's people that are afraid of public speaking. Think about that. There's somebody for every job in this world. You just have to find your lane in this world and go for it. All the way. Go for the gusto. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I woke up in 2020. How to? That's why you're barely hearing of me right now. I woke up late in the game, 44 years before I finally woke up. Now I'm doing my work. You see? And how to? I don't forget my friends and my brothers. I'll never forget what you did for me. All right? I love you, bro.
I definitely feel you, G. And I'm not suggesting any bad shit. I'm just saying it's a certain way we gotta go about things in order to fix them.
Yeah, but I mean, how to? Listen, the idea, check this out. What is personal. Who is social. And now we're in the age of social media. This is the best time to get to know one another. So many doors of opportunity will open up now. I'm just saying. You're gonna see, man. Your boys out here, West Coast, Cali, baby. 1 hour away from LA. And Hollywood, I'm gonna be back in there. And once
I know, I hear you say that all the time, so I mean,
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying how it has to be in order for good things to happen, or in order for change to occur. Hey, and also to everyone in the chat, to everyone in the chat, I know that y'all loving how I just broke the third wall like that, right? Just jumped onto the fucking panel with everyone. And they probably like, how the fuck he did that shit?
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
What do y'all think my takeaway should be, or I should do in the future? Should I just keep doing what the fuck I'm doing, or should I switch the way that I'm operating? Is there something I need to change? Because I ain't like how that shit happened, G. Because I'm a very giving motherfucker.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
I think that you should just change your perspective on how you look at a thing, right? My homeboy always says, how you see a thing, how you view a thing is how you see a thing, and how you see a thing is how it will be to you. So shout out to him. So my homeboy that's much wiser than me always said that. So this is it. So I just think that the way that you look at it has to be a little bit different. Just look at it like you're giving for the sake of giving. And if they deserve it, then you'll give more. If they don't deserve it, then you won't give more. And then you'll just move on. And so you don't take it personal when people are not ready. The Bible says, and I know I quote the Bible a lot, but I just have to. The Bible says, one man plants, one man waters, and God grants the increase. So what that means is that just because you gave a person a piece of information does not mean that you are the person that's going to make them grow or make them get increase from it, right? So you might be the one that plants the seed. Somebody else might come and water the seed with some other information, and then God gives them the grace and the mercy to be able to have wisdom to be able to utilize that information and make it valuable to their lives. So with that said, I just think that it will just behoove you to have a more understanding perspective and to not take it so personally. Don't take it personally. Just say, listen, when I give information, I only give information that I want to give for the love, and whatever you do with it is on you. The other information, if you want more information, you got to be deserving of that information to get the more information. That's kind of the thing that I was saying with Sway that other time that I never got to. I was saying that, listen, if I'm an older dude and I'm trying to give you advice, I'm giving you advice for the love. But if you keep telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, or y'all old heads this, y'all old heads that, then forget you, man. I don't have to give you anything. Like, I gave you what I gave you. You didn't even accept it, or you didn't even be appreciative of it. So what makes you think that I want to give you any more information? I don't, and I don't have to, and I'm not. You see what I'm saying? And that was the whole point. But yo, I'm about to go live probably in another half an hour. And I hope if y'all come through and check me out.
I'm gonna come through. Yeah, I'm coming through.
Me on
we can speak some songs, man.
Yeah. Because I want to break down something a little bit different than the topic that you broached, How To Man. But I hope that if y'all can, y'all join me over there. In about
I'm definitely gonna be over there. You already know I'm about to be over there.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man.
I'll be over there. Oh wait, what's your channel? I don't know your channel.
It's right there. It's at Israel Mills, ISRAEL MILLZ 4183. So if y'all can, Princess, if you're still in the chat, keep putting it in the chat.
Yeah. I want to come through, man. I want to check out your show.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
This is what it's about.
You, Natasha. I appreciate you, Natasha.
Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, I'm saying this is what it's about. Networking with positive, like-minded individuals. Yeah, this is what it's about. You see? How to. Listen, in the Bible, it talks about throwing the seed out. Some of the seed falls on the rock. Some of it gets eaten up by the bird. But some of it lands on that soil where it can, turn into a beautiful plant and grow. That's how people are, too. People are the same way. Some people are like, unfortunately, you've been running into those people that it seems like the seed has been thrown on the rock or something, it's not growing. But you never know. That's what I was saying earlier. People mature at different rates. Eventually, they're going to grow up and come to realize that what you've been saying is real, and they'll come around.
All right, peace, brothers. Peace.
All right,
I'll holler at y'all later.
Peace.
All right.
Peace, brother. Peace.
All right, it is.
Thank you for being here. Yeah. How to? What's up, man? You gonna keep streaming, or what are you gonna do?
Nah, man, I'm about to go ahead and shut it down so we can be there on time to catch Israel whenever he go live.
Yeah. How to? We need to get more into the drip lounge, and we need to do that more often.
We definitely gonna turn up the drip lounge, bro. It's a slow process, but we trying to build it up.
Yeah, man. Wonderful.
Just gotta keep at it, keep doing the things that we know are the right things to do in order to build it up, and it'll grow.
It will.
And keep filling it with the right people.
That's right. See? Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, How-To, for letting me be a part of your show. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And let's go over there and chop it with the homie over there. All right?
All right, G.
All right, How-To. God bless you.
Oh, yeah, man. God bless you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
So yeah. I think I've I think that you guys talked me off the ledge. At least Israel talked me off the ledge. Cause I think I was thinking of, you know what, let me just leave niggas alone. And maybe that's not the right perspective to have on this. So I'm thankful that you guys were able to give me, a different perspective. And I'm gonna keep working, bro. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep trying to help out people. Even the individual that I was talking about, if they show up at the class, bro, they're still more than welcome to be at the class. If they want help, they're more than welcome to my help. I don't appreciate the way that they or their retinue behave, but I can get over it. I can be the bigger person. Because it seems like we don't have too many bigger people now. So I guess I can be that. It's no issue. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank everyone for the super chats. I thank everyone for supporting the show. I thank everyone, bro. I cannot say it enough, bro. I appreciate it, man. I sincerely appreciate it, bro. Like, really. Y'all not much it mean to say that I haven't been streaming and shit, and for, you guys to do this, it mean a lot. That being said, though, man, I think we leave.
It's still trouble on the track, nigga.
Towards getting out of here.
Got a little something for y'all. Keep y'all head down in there.
I want y'all to make sure that y'all support black business so I can support you back.
Keep it up.
You were unaware.
Got a little lesson to teach.
I'm black business.
And the young ones too.
Support the show. Hit the Cash App. $, how to man. That's $, how the number 2 man.
Well, I heard we all can transmute all imaginations. Plus I've seen all kinds of hoes. Look at all your creations. It's incompatible, babe, so magical. Keep yourself healthy, work hard, think rational. If you have something that you love, go get it. Have faith, be persistent, cause nothing is impossible. Faith is a big, big part of success. For riches, if you go get that, you can have whatever that you want with imagination. Faith plays a big, big part of success. For riches, if you go get that, you can have whatever that you want with imagination. Well, I've never been so comfortable at all. I'm from the ghetto. Life's a bicycle of accomplishments, quick back, something pedal. You gotta hustle, unless you wanna struggle. Never let an altercation push you in the scuffle. If you have something that you love, go get it. Have faith, be persistent, cause nothing is impossible. You better not waste your time, cause life don't reason with us.
I'm gonna have to break y'all off with some of these.
Never ever let them scorn you from your visions, dreamer. Hey, young ruler, don't worry about what they say. Young soldier, you stay focused. If you have something that you love, go get it. Have faith, be persistent, cause nothing is impossible. Faith plays a big, big part of success. For riches, if you go get that, you can have whatever that you want with imagination.